Well, hey guys, my name's Tim Kleiner, and I'm just going to do a little Bible review for you. I've got a couple of Bibles this week. Today, just happened to get a couple of the Cambridge Cameo in the brown calfskin in the mail. And then yesterday, I picked up the R.L. Allan in the ESV 1 in brown, the chocolate brown. So just want to go ahead and do these reviews and kind of compare these Bibles, and also compare the Cameo to the Concord, because I know a lot of people are interested in the Concord edition, and to be honest with you, I think the Concord is one of the most underrated Bibles out there. Gets very little attention and hardly any reviews on it. So I wanted to do a review on the Concord as well, and kind of compare the Cameo and the Concord. So first, let's look at the Cameo, and this is the Cameo. Just got this in the mail. Just got this in about a half hour ago. Open it up. My first reaction is it's incredibly soft, incredibly smooth, very flexible. It's probably the best looking hand-sized Bible that I have seen. Now, I have not looked at the Allan's 6C or the 5C, but for a hand-sized Bible, this is very, very nice. Opens right up, very flexible, very soft. Very impressed with the font size on it. As you can see, one of the ribbons there, one of the brown ribbons. But there's the font size of it. So, and then it is a red letter edition, so I know some people have a hard time with the red letter edition, reading that, but it is very, very, very dark. It's not like some of the other editions out there or the previous Cameos, which was a lighter shade of pink. This is a very dark red. So I'm just going to hold that up so you can see how dark that is. And then compare to the black there. So it is a very dark red, and I would describe the feel of the leather. It's very soft. It almost feels like a suede feel to it. It's not grainy at all. It's very smooth, very, very soft. And the front of the Bible, of course, it is going to be a black flyleaf inside. There's no family record portion of it. There is a title page where you can put your name and date that you received the Bible. The back's going to have, of course, the Cambridge maps, and it does have the concordance in it as well. But very nice Bible. Very, very impressed with it. So now let's look at the Concord. Concord is the black goat skin. Very soft, very, very flexible. So very, very nice Bible. This is probably one of my favorite Bibles that there is. This is the one that I've been using in my daily reading. The goat skin really softened up in time. I know some people think that goat skin doesn't soften up, but this really got soft, really got flexible. And I'll let you look at the font size on that. Not really a whole lot of difference between the font size between the Concord and the Cameo. And this one happens to be a red letter edition as well. Now the Cameo, the goat skin in the Concord edition can come in either black type or the red letter. And that is the red letter on that. I would have to say the Cameo is slightly darker in the red letter. And Cameo, of course, that's a hand-sized Bible. The Concord, that is going to be a medium-sized Bible. Both very good size, and I'll hold those up right next to each other so you can see them right next to each other. So that's what they look like. So not a lot of difference between the two, maybe just about an inch or so. And very impressed with both of them, very impressed with the Cambridge Bibles. I know back in the 1990s they did go through a stretch where some of them were starting to fall apart, but I think they are making some very good quality Bibles now. Just to demonstrate or to look at a Bible that was back in the 80s, this is their presentation Bible that they put out, and it's very stiff, very hard. This was their calfskin leather, very hard and stiff. So the new Cameo, very flexible, and just the feel of it is night and day difference. So the presentation, the Cameo, the Concord, and then the Cameo from Cambridge. So those are those two, comparing the Concord and the Cameo. One thing about the Concord that the Cameo will not have, it will have a Bible dictionary in the back as well. Plus it will give you the family history in the front. Personally, I don't care for the family history. It's just on harder paper. Because it's on harder paper, it cuts down on the flexibility of the front portion of the Bible. The front cover inside has a synthetic lining. It's not leather, but it is extremely soft, extremely flexible, and of course it's got the support leather on that first page there, so it keeps it from splitting up apart. But it is in goatskin, very soft Bible. And you'll notice that this Bible has the blue ribbons. Now, Cambridge, actually, if there's a negative thing that I would have to say about Cambridge, is actually their ribbons. The ribbons are a little bit smaller, a little bit on the skinny side. I like the plump, thick ones like you would see on the R.L. Allan Bible. So what I did is I actually went to the local arts and crafts store, and I picked up some blue ribbon, and I just went ahead and put the ribbon in myself and put 3 of them in, and replaced those with the thicker ribbons. So these are the 2 Cambridge Bibles that I have, and then the other one I wanted to show you was the R.L. Allan Bible that I got in the mail yesterday. And very soft leather, very good high quality leather. Of course, it's got the 3 colored ribbons on there. This is the ESV one in chocolate brown. Very flexible. I will have to say though, comparing the Highland goatskin to the new Cambridge Cameo, Cambridge Cameo is actually a lot more flexible and quite a bit softer than the Highland goatskin. But both are very, very nice Bibles. One thing though that I did want to mention to you about the R.L. Allan in the chocolate brown is that the chocolate brown there's a slight difference in the brown. I don't know, you can't really tell on the computer here, but the R.L. Allan has a slight red tone to it. So it's not a deep brown that you might get with a darker brown or with like the Cameo here. So it is going to have a slight red tone to it. The other thing that I noticed right off the bat was their art gilt pages, and you can see how dark that red is. They use a lot of dye on these pages, and I just wanted to compare that to, say, the Concord. Concord also has the red gilt pages, and you can kind of see the difference there. So much darker, much deeper in red. Still a very beautiful Bible. I like both of them. One thing though that I did notice, because they use so much red dye or ink when they do the red gilt pages, is that you do have some bleed through that. You probably won't be able to see that, but there is some bleed through as far as some going up a little bit onto the margins of the Bible. On the top and bottom predominantly, and there's some on the sides too. So, and I'm not sure if that's normal. It doesn't bother me. I think it just adds to the charm and character of the Bible. Also, I did notice too, on that fly leaf, the front page, it is more of a paper feel, a very high quality paper, whereas the Cambridge is going to have more of a protective feel to it. I really can't explain it, but it just seems to have a glossier feel that would seem to hold up a little bit better. Nonetheless, our Allan is just a beautiful Bible. Of course, the leather inside, as a lot of you know, and then it's going to have the line notes in the back, the blank pages for your own notes. But very impressed with them, very excited, got a lot of cool Bibles this week. So I hope this helps, and I appreciate you watching it. All right, thank you.